Chooks, what perfume is your darling wife wearing?
Any delight.
So wrong. So no point for Mr. and Mrs. Obi.
What's that one? Finally, we've been joined by a beautiful couple. These guys are both actors and so much more in the movie industry. We have one and only
Iyke and Florence Okechukwu. Both of them run 1704 Productions. They have their own YouTube page.
Yes,
You just, you can never get tired of, both
their
of them.
videos.
Anyway, it's a TV and film production outfit, and they're a great combination as they also run an e-commerce comic website. These guys are in the business
As in
to own it.
Yes,
Good to have you join us this morning.
All right, so just before we went live, I mentioned that one of you also directs and one of you produces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I direct and she produces.
Very nice.
Okay, so obviously the question is, this relationship, did it start on air or did it start during the production of Tinsel?
No, I can tell you how it started.
Okay, I'd like to hear that.
You approached her with a business proposal, but you had something else in mind.
Sunny Bowman, right?
Exactly.
Close.
All right, so tell us the story.
Okay, so we already knew of each other in school because coincidentally we went to the same school, we're in the same department.
Oh, wow.
And we
But
just
she was,
never
she was
met.
my senior.
I was his
wow.
crush. He
okay,
crushed
so
on me for a long time.
right,
Yeah.
Yes.
So who proposed to who now? I don't know what happened.
Actually, I didn't know her. We never spoke in school, yeah?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we never spoke in school. Yeah, I knew that, they were always talking about her in her class because she was the best actress in her set.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to meet her, yeah, but we never got to meet.
Okay.
So we met on the set of Tinsel.
Oh.
Then she came to me and she felt I was this stuck-up, pompous guy, and she just came at me. Can't you recognize me? I was in Unilag and all that and all that.
Yes, I did.
You actually did that?
Yes, I did.
You didn't run?
I know. I was like, what's up now? What's up? Calm down. I know. I know. And somehow just got talking, and we became very good friends.
And then one thing led to another.
And now, you know the rest now.
Yeah.
I now proposed, and she said yes.
Excellent. I mean, it's. I was looking at some of your YouTube videos after you guys got married, and then you started the short videos that you did. And there's something that you said, which on one of the videos, which I thought was striking. So the fact that you're talking about marriage, but you're talking about your marriage, and you're not necessarily advising couples because you were saying at the time that you're not necessarily advanced in this field, but you just want to give people a picture of how things can be, right? So you did that on purpose for young couples.
Yeah, I mean, our home front, I suppose that's what you're talking about, stemmed from a need to just, help people understand that it's not all bad. I mean, because we are in the limelight, so to say. When any of us get divorced, it becomes like a really huge thing, and it kind of discourages a lot of people from either going into marriage or just feeling like it's a lost cause.
Yeah.
So, and we know that being married it's a learning curve. I mean, you're living with someone totally different.
Yeah.
So every day you learn new things about yourself, you learn new things about your partner, and you grow together. So the forum wasn't to say we are an authority on it, and I mean, we've only just had 7 years. Even a 70-year-old couple can't even say that they're an authority. So it's just a forum for us to just get to know and talk about our own experience based on what we know.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. So because of the fact that my husband is also in the industry, I've received this question quite a lot of times. How do you manage it where you have to work together on a particular day, and you've just fought in the house, you just had one argument in the house, and you have to go to work? How do you guys manage it?
Okay. First off, I think we're friends, and we have come to agree that whatever happens in the house, she stay in the house. When we're outside, let's do the work. And for some reason, we don't like. Well, we taught ourselves we don't like carrying things over. We try not to quarrel for too long.
Okay.
So we tried to make amends before we go on set. And even at that, when we're on set, we are two different people.
Yeah.
Because the Ene I know on set is not the Florence I know at home.
Okay.
So whenever she puts on that costume, to me, she's a different person.
Oh, wow.
You know, the same thing.
And vice versa.
You know.
I don't know how it happens. But it happens.
It's like a switch.
Mental switch.
You just go into business mode.
So it kind of helps us, you know. So when we're done with that, we're going back home, you know. I'm sorry now. We're trying to make things
So let me split you guys up a little bit. I know the Bible says what God has joined together, but you know. So are there projects you are working on that she's not involved in at all? Or, you know, vice versa?
Are there projects I'm working? She's practically involved in everything I'm working on. Okay, well, for the comic business, we started an online comic store, African comics and all that. It was my brainchild, and she heard about it, she loved it, and she was like, "Let's go for it," you know. And she became part of it, you know, really, and. I think that's the only thing that actually comes from me. Most of the things, you know, spring up from maybe we see something and the idea comes from both of us and they're like,
Usually
okay,
mutual.
you know,
Usually mutual.
I think.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah. Unless we get like different jobs to work with other producers, other
Then,
production outfits, then we, you know, becomes independent. Otherwise, we just, it's always.
So there's always that, should I use the word risk, that when you get a job, an acting gig on another set, you're going to have another love interest. Now, you're a love interest on set, you're a couple on set, and you're a couple at home. So have you ever thought about it? What's going to happen when you go on set somewhere else and you have to date someone else on air?
Yeah, well, yes, it has happened. It has happened actually more than once.
Okay.
Yes, she was on a set. What's the name of that? I can't remember the name of the production. Yeah, she was on a set and she came back and she told me, we have a very intimate scene coming up. You know, she was giving me heads up.
I think you kind of read the script.
Yeah, I read the script first and she told me that scene I told you about, we're about to shoot it too. Like, so what's going to happen in this scene? I need details. Let me know what's going to happen. Let me prepare my mind.
I think also because people know that we're married. I feel like people feel they are vested in our marriage. Like it's their responsibility to save this marriage and keep it. You know?
You see that?
So when you go on set, okay, you might not want to do that much. Okay, so just do as you can.
Just smile.
You get to see the actors, you know, telling her, no, don't worry, we'll not do that part. You know,
don't worry.
I know your husband. So somehow it works out.
Okay, so it helps. It helps.
You know, so it just works itself out.
All right then. So we would love to, you know, take you to the kitchen now. We have something nice prepared. Chef Nathaniel has been working really, really hard.
Oh yeah.
But ladies first, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
So it's nice to meet you guys. You guys are
the kitchen.
awesome, interesting. We were talking about it yesterday. We're like,
Superstars.
let me raise this.
Hi.
You want to raise
Oh, you know that lady?
Yeah, I do.
They are my friends. Aren't you my friends?
Please, please.
Lord, let it
Yes,
enter.
just
I have some boutique friends. Welcome to the kitchen, people.
Yep.
Got it.
Are we good?
I'm there.
So Chef Nathaniel and myself made, okay, well, I didn't do anything, to be honest. Chef Nathaniel did it all. So we have here, I'm going to get it. Gary kebab, Gary, please just say it.
Gary fried dodo.
Gary fried
Dodo with
dodo,
gizzard kebab.
Okay. All right.
So you have Gary
let's
in
move.
this.
Yes,
Oh,
it was coated with Gary.
Yeah.
So we actually use Gary to coat the plantain
That's instead of
instead of flour
breadcrumbs.
or breadcrumbs. So we put
It looks like a
put
smooth
the
kind of
plantain
Gary.
inside egg
Yes.
with milk and cinnamon, then coat it with the Gary. Then we fried it.
Goodness me.
You fried the
All right,
plantain.
please, Ike, could you
right.
let me just
So-
adjust your chair a little bit
Yeah,
over here so that you can get closer to
So
the
you
food?
need to have a taste of
Yes.
that. And tell us
And
what
give
you
us your
think.
rating.
This for me and you.
Oh, no,
Yes.
just you. I'm sure Chef Nathaniel has us covered.
But this is
Okay, so we can dive in.
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
dive
wow.
in. Let us know what you
Okay.
think.
This
Start
is-
from anywhere.
this is
All right. Okay. It looks and smells great, by the way, chef.
So this is Gary.
Amazing.
Gary coated plantain.
Gary coated plan.
It's nice.
It's Gary.
It is.
Have the recipe. I mean, can give her. She's the cook. This is really nice. This is really nice.
I've heard of having, plantain with gari with ice, but on it.
I think that was really creative.
It's a different twist. Well done, Chef. Good job. A big thank you to Homely NG for the kitchen accessories on the show.
As usual, we'll be here bright and early tomorrow. Make sure you tune in.
Iyke and Florence, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
And stop by again sometime soon. We have food, always.
Yeah, I can see that.